Hey mamas, in this video I will show you the ultimate checklist you need for baby clothes. Newborn essentials can be overwhelming. However, once you watch this video, you will see solid numbers of the exact quantities you need for your baby. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, just a disclaimer, this is my opinion only. I am suggesting more of a minimal and lower quantity just because I am addressing the newborn stage, in particular from 0 to 3 months. Remember, you can always buy more. So if I recommend, say, 2 or 1 or 3, you can always buy more when your baby gets bigger, maybe they grow taller, maybe their legs are longer. So again, just always take in consideration that. Also your lifestyle, perhaps you wash more, perhaps you don't wash as often, so you might need to get more. And another thing to consider is the season. So let's get into it now. I recommend creating a timeline of the month and the year that your baby will be born using Google Sheets, and in another column write out the different sizes. In Australia we do 0000, then we do 000. So I'm not sure what it's like in other countries, and then also state the season that is for them. This will give you a good idea of what to get. Okay, so swaddle and sleep bags. I recommend 1 of each. Don't go crazy. Even if you get them as presents, then that's fine. But if you're actually going to spend your own money, try and get these secondhand or even borrow, because you don't really know if your baby likes to be swaddled. I've just got 1 of the Angel Love to Dream suits, as well as 1 of these sleeping bags. And I also got a friend to let me borrow these Velcro swaddles. Sleepers. So this is pretty much their PJs, or AKA a onesie. It's a one-piece baby garment. It's typically long sleeve with full leg coverage and also hand coverage as well, and zippers both at the top and the bottom. So this is so that they don't scratch themselves, as well as their feet are covered as well. The great thing about Bonds, which is an Australian brand, you could also have their feet hanging out. So I recommend getting 6 newborn, which is 0000 and 8023 in the Bonds Wonder Suit. That's if you're from Australia, but if you're from somewhere else, you can aim for that as well, because with newborn, they can still use it in the daytime because their feet and hands are sticking out. Okay, bodysuit. You might get a little bit confused again. This is a onesie, bodysuit, creeper, a grow suit. It's pretty much the base layer. It's a one-piece garment, and it also has leg holes for diaper snaps at the crotch. It can be short sleeve, long sleeve, or sleeveless. Again, up to your discretion whenever your baby is born, what season, but I just recommend 3 newborn and 5 0 to 3 months. You could always buy more when you need, but when they're still quite little, you can always wash and do the laundry more often. Rompers. This is more of a fancy word of onesie and a bodysuit. It usually has more of a style, different fabric, different type of cotton, or it has an embellishment or buttons, but it's pretty much basically a onesie. And so I just recommend, this is up to you. If you get them as presents, bonus, but I don't recommend going out of your way to buy rompers. If they come in packs and sets, then that's fine. If you want to be a little bit fancy, you can probably buy 1 or 2. Okay, outfits. Oh my gosh, these are so cute. These are when it's like little overalls or little dresses. When it comes to newborn, I don't recommend any. If you get them as presents, again, bonus, but you shouldn't be going out in the first 4 weeks anyway. Make sure that they get vaccinated first before, you're taking them out to see family and friends and people. But when they are 1 to 3 months, you can get around 3 to 4 outfits, depending what season. For me, I might just find a Christmas outfit, maybe attending a christening or a baptism or a wedding. Perhaps I can get those types of outfits as well. Jumper, I recommend just 1 for a newborn and maybe 3 for 0 to 3. Bottoms, again, keep it quite minimal. They usually are hard to put on and take off. Again, this is just more if you are going out, but I recommend keep it to 3 or 5. Tops or singlets, again, keep it under 5 items for each. Maybe a singlet, t-shirt, or those little tops. Again, you can mix and match. Beanies and hats, again, keep it under 3 just because they grow out of it quite quickly. And this is something that you should probably get from friends, family, or even just gifts. Socks. I recommend get a few. You might lose them in the wash, and always make sure you put them in a wash bag so they don't get lost in the washing machine. But again, maybe 5 would be recommended. Shoes. Now, they don't walk. I recommend don't get any. If you get them as presents, again, amazing. But they're cute for photos, so don't spend money on shoes. Okay, bibs. I recommend 4 to start with. Burp cloths, again, 4. Now remember, the burp cloths can be square, they can be rectangle, and they're usually more of a muslin cotton, whereas a washcloth is a bit thicker, and that's when you can bathe them and stuff like that. So I recommend 5 or 7. I recommend doing a load of washing twice a week. Hooded towels, don't buy these at all. You can use your own towel, but if you get them as a present, you can ask for one on your registry, and you can pretty much just hang it in your bathroom and, again, wash twice a week. Scratch mitts or mittens, I recommend 3, just so that you can play around with it, different colors and different outfits. Bows and headbands, again, this is up to you, but if you have a baby girl, I recommend just 3 to 5, depending on the color or the style. Okay, are you feeling a lot more confident in what you need to buy for your baby? Comment below, I'd love to hear from you. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!